specialized contract is contract of agency. Contract of agency. This is the last of your specialized contract. We had begun with contract of indemnity. Second is contract of guarantee. Then the third is contract of bailment. Fourth is contract of pledge. And fifth and the last is contract of agency. Now, what is agency? Here is a contract between two parties where one person nominates the other to perform the contract on his behalf. When a person appoints another to perform the contract on his behalf for a consideration, that is known as contract of agency. The person who's appointing another is known as principal, and the person to whom he is appointing is known as agent. Right? The principal and agent.
Contract which is given by a father to a son, there is what consideration? There is no consideration.
There is no consideration. That is, you forgot your first year contract. Gratuitous contracts are a type of contracts where where there is consideration, the element of consideration, love and affection. You forgot that, Shreyans?
Yeah.
There are three types of contract, the agents: factor, broker, and del creditor agent. Three types of agents: factor, broker, and del creditor agent. What is factor? The factor is the agent to whom the possession of property is handed over. Factor is an agent to whom the possession of property is handed over. So, for example, if the principal wants to sell his goods, he is sending the goods in the possession of the factor, who's selling it in turn to the customers. If you want to understand in the day-to-day life's example, those franchise holders are factors basically. They are agents in the category of factors who get the possession of goods to sell it into the market from the principal. The second types of agents are brokers who do not get the possession of the property. Brokers never get the possession of property. They are only entitled to negotiate the deal on behalf of the principal. But the possession of the property remains with the principal. So those who are negotiators on behalf of the principal are brokers, but they are also agents, a different type of agent. And then there's third category of agent, which is known as del creditor agent, who guarantees the payment of the sale proceeds to the principal. Del creditor agent is the agent who guarantees the payment of sale proceeds to the principal, that I am entering into this agency not only to sell your goods, but also to recover the payment and to pay it to you. For this, he gets extra commission. Del creditor agent gets extra commission. And that reminds me that the consideration to the agent is known as commission. The consideration paid to the agent is known as commission. Now again, the rights and duties and liabilities of the agents and the principal. Instead of I telling you, apply your mind and tell me, because they're so simple. What can be the right of the principal? Dr. Sir?
Fulfill the contract and get back the amount or the consideration.
That is only del creditor agent. Again, I am talking of general rights of the principal. The first right is that the agent shall perform as per instructions. He will not cross the brief. That is the right of the principal. The right of the principal that the agent must perform as per the instructions of the principal. Right? What else? और क्या right है? That the agent must not enter into a competitive business. He should not compete with the principal. That is the second right of the principal. The third, that the agent shall disclose the account. The agent shall disclose the account. What deals he is entering into. All that deals must be disclosed to the principal because he is acting on behalf of the principal. Right? The next right is that the agent must act with due diligence. Must act with due diligence. What is due diligence?
In a good faith.
With utmost care and prudence. Utmost care and prudence. Diligence means not care alone. Care and prudence is diligence. The last right of the principal is that the agent must not suppress the facts. Must not suppress the facts from the principal. Now, what are the rights of agent?
Must get the consideration, receive consideration.
Must get the consideration, that is commission. His right to obtain commission. Agent has the right of indemnity from the principal. Because whatever the deal goes, if it is wrong, right, the principal is responsible. I have just done on behalf of the principal. So the right of indemnity against the principal. Very good. To get clear and unambiguous instructions. Right to get clear and unambiguous instructions. In case of a factor, next right, in case of a factor, to receive non-defective goods, because the possession is transferred in factor. So the factor has a right to receive non-defective goods. How does the agency comes to an end? After performance of contract is 1. What else? After efflux of time is 2. If the contract is for a limited period, then after efflux of time. If the contract is for a particular job, after the performance of the job. What else?
Death of principal or agent.
I'm sorry?
Death of principal or agent.
Death of principal or agent, okay. What else? revocation of contract. Revocation of contract. There can be revocation. And the last, by the order of court. Okay? And that completes your specialized contracts of 5 types.